everyone. Today the topic that I want to talk about is about self-love and how to actually achieve or work towards self-love, because we've been talking a lot about how it would feel if we achieve self-love and how we think we practice self-love in our lives. And this video is just going to be a couple of tips on basically how you can work towards self-love in a way that would be beneficial for you. So I've written a couple of notes because it's hard to remember a lot of the things that I want to talk about. But first thing that I think would be very beneficial in helping you create self-love for yourself is creating a self-love ritual. It could be weekly, it could be monthly, it could be whatever works for you, but it's basically a time where you spend time with just yourself, unplugging from social media, unplugging from things that make you feel restless. If you're working a lot, unplugging from your workload and sitting down and giving yourself time with a tea or a coffee or a hot chocolate and just relaxing, centering yourself to be able to actually tune in with what you need in order to relax, because it's different for everybody. Some people like watching movies, some people don't like watching movies. So unplugging from everything really helps you learn what you need in order to relax and just pamper yourself. Like, this is not just for guys, this is not just for girls, it can be for guys as well. Like, guys can pamper themselves. Pampering might be different for guys than it is for girls. Pampering might be having a beer and playing some games or whatever, but pampering yourself is important because nobody can pamper you the way you can pamper yourself. And it sounds really stupid, but it's really true. Like, you know what you like and you know what makes you feel good, so pamper yourself, make yourself feel good. Dedicate some time to do that as often as you can, really, because giving yourself love is just as important as giving anybody else love. And even if you're a person who's in a relationship and you're constantly feeling love into another person, stopping and saying like you need your own time sometimes really helps you keep going with that self-love journey. The second thing is to know your body. And know that it's a vessel. The more you really appreciate the body that you've been given, the easier it is to have self-love, because if you treat your body well, not only will it boost the chance of self-love, but it will boost your energy levels. It'll make you feel good, you'll be able to produce more serotonin, you'll be able to communicate with people and be the best version of yourself possible. And if you are the best version of yourself possible, then why wouldn't it be easy to self-love, you know what I mean? And also fuel your body with things that will make it physically feel well. So nutrient-based food, teas, learning your body type, in the sense of what you need for yourself, because everybody's different. So some people feel better when they eat cold food, some people feel better if they drink warm teas and stuff like that. So learn what your body wants and needs in order to be able to function properly, and fuel it with that so that you constantly are in a good physical state, which gives you a good mental state, which then allows you to focus on yourself and love yourself a lot more. Like, it seems really mundane saying like eat healthy, but eating healthy really makes you feel good because you have enough energy levels to feel good. So if you wake up and you've eaten a pizza last night and you just feel horrible, you're not going to feel like loving yourself because you feel guilty or you have things associated with the way that you treat your body. But if you're treating your body healthily and lovingly and also, treating yourself to desserts and stuff like that, that will help you love yourself because you're treating your body, which is a part of you, the way that you should. Another thing that's really hard but is so worth it is don't compare yourself. Girls are not the only ones that do these. I know guys that compare themselves to other guys, or to older guys, or to, more masculine figures or whatever. Don't compare yourself. You can't love yourself if you're constantly wanting to be like someone else. And the thing is, it's harsh, but it's true. Quit trying. You're never going to be like that person that you see on Instagram that's got that, skinny body that you aspire to be like. You're never going to be like them. You're going to be you, and you can improve yourself so that you feel better, but you can't ever be someone else. So you're going to get stuck in this loop, this trap of dissatisfaction, and that won't ever lead to self-love because you're not being authentic to yourself. And then again, with the authenticity, you have to be authentic to yourself and love yourself to the most possible way that you can, so that you can learn to appreciate everything you've got. And what I think, because I have not achieved full self-love yet, but what I think self-love will achieve is everything that you don't like about yourself now, even the minuscule details, you will love once you achieve self-love. And that's only if you stop comparing. If you think about it, everybody does it. Even the people that you look at wishing that you were them, they're also comparing themselves to someone else. So it's this constant loop of misery, and we need to cut it. We need to cut it short, because we don't have to compare ourselves. We're perfect the way we are. And that's not vain. We really are perfect. Like, every single little imperfection you have makes you, you. There's nobody else that's like you. The next tip would be to explore your spirituality. Exploring your spirituality actually lets you learn more about yourself. So it helps you grow your intuition base. It helps you grow your trust base on yourself. It helps you learn what you want in your life. And if you learn to trust your intuition, you can learn things about yourself and then therefore make the right decisions for your life. So it's hard to love yourself when you're in a trap of life where you're doing things that you don't really want to do and that's not expressing who you really are. You can't really go to bed feeling, accomplished and loving yourself if you're working a job that you hate or being around people that you don't feel good around. And so learning to explore your spirituality and learning to explore your true self, which is your soul base, not your physical body and your ego appearance, that will help you learn to love yourself, because the more time you spend within, the more you can learn, and the more that you can love, the more you can learn to love. Spirituality will really take you on a journey to love things about yourself. You'll learn new thoughts, you'll learn new emotions, you'll learn new passions, and you'll learn raw emotions that will really help you appreciate yourself. So part of my journey so far is really learning how to get inside and really learn about what emotions come to the surface. So a lot of the reason why people can't love themselves now is because they don't want to experience emotion. If an emotion comes up and they feel like, oh, I can't handle this, I don't want to handle this, I don't want to face this emotion, I want to pretend like it doesn't exist. The more you pretend like the emotions that you come up exist, they build up more. And it stops you from loving yourself because you're never expressing what you really want to express. So part of learning to love yourself is sitting down wherever you feel comfortable and going, okay, I feel sadness coming up right now. What am I going to do about it? Am I going to fight it? Or am I going to just watch it? I'm going to watch it go past, and I'm going to know that this feeling is not temporary, and I'm just going to love it. I'm going to love everything that comes and expresses itself through me. If you're good at cooking, cook more often. If you're good at basketball, go play basketball more often. If you're good at spending time with people and helping make people feel good, do that more often. Do things that make you feel passionate, because passion comes from the same source as love. Passion is full of love. Passion is full of happiness. Passion is, it's just one of the biggest emotions that I face. It's such a big, powerful thing, and the more that you express passion, the more love that you're expressing outwardly, and then it'll just keep coming back to you. It'll be a loop of love. Is building a let go muscle. It's really easy to get trapped in this misery cycle of, oh, but I did this in the past, how can I love myself, I made this mistake, or I hurt this person, or I didn't do this properly, or I should have done this, could have done this. Let go of the past. From today on, try and wake up in the morning and say, today's a new day, I'm going to face the day with whatever comes to me, I'm going to learn new things about myself, and I'm going to let go of the past old me, because that person doesn't even exist anymore. Like the saying that you are evolving every 5 seconds, like you are not the same person that you were when you first started watching this video, because you've just developed a new thought pattern. Just by watching this video, you've unlocked something extra, and you're cognitively actually processing the information that I'm talking about. So you're not the same person that you started off with 5 or however long this video was ago. So you can't keep looking in the past, because it's going to bring you to a place of dissatisfaction, and that place of dissatisfaction will stop you as a person who deserves love from loving yourself. So let it go. Let go of all the mistakes that you think you've done. Let go of all the things that you have created for yourself that you didn't like, and live your life the way you should. Live the life that you want to live. Express everything you want to express. Be the person that you want to be. So many people are suppressing who they want to be for fear of being outcasted or fear of being judged. Like, who cares about everybody else? Essentially, it's just you. You are the only person that exists. Think of it that way. Everyone else is just a mirror of you. Everyone else is just an illusion, which they are. And that's probably getting too existential, but that's okay. We can talk about it later. You are unique. You deserve self-love. And you deserve to learn how to do it. So the ideas are going to come to you. These are just a couple of ideas on how you can master self-love and how you can create it as a ritual for yourself. But there are so many other ways you can do it, and you can learn from it by unplugging from social media, stop comparing, let go of the past, and just embrace who you are, because you're amazing.